Serena and I were both kind of relentlessly teased as kids and through our teen years. Kids can be really nasty and mean, and if you're at all different, I feel like the pack descends and they all kind of gang up on you and make you feel bad about yourself. We were both called ugly, specifically when we were kids. And then years later, fast forward to Serena and I, like our first real rehearsal, where we knocked back a bottle of wine and talked about how we grew up hearing this negative stuff all the time. And then she played me this song, Ugly Girl. And it had this great chorus talking about, just sing when they call you ugly. And I remember, I don't know if it was a week or so later, I was like, what about the ugly girls? And we kind of tossed it around for a while, and then later after that, I was like, maybe we should change it. And she's like, no, I love that name! So we kept it, and it was really based off of the song that Serena played, Sing When They Call You Ugly Girl. And I feel like we both kind of jived with that, so we felt like, hey, we're taking it back. We're the ugly girls. Be ugly, be proud. I think it helps to have something you can connect to. There are an awful lot of happy, sappy pop songs out there, and there are a lot of broken heart songs too. And I feel like a lot of what we write is that honest in between, We're the peanut butter in the musical sandwich, we're the filling, we're the real stuff, we're the grit. I think people want a wake-up call, they want something a little different, they want something that's not necessarily pitch corrected and perfect and sunshine and roses. They want someone to tell the truth about real life. I think that women in particular will kind of feel like we're helping them pick up that mantle and say, hey, this is how life really is. It's hard, it's not always pretty, and there's some comfort in that. My earliest memory of really connecting with the song was probably, I think I was in the 7th grade. I was 13, and anyone that's lived through the 7th grade knows it's horrible. A lot of emotions and angst and hormones came into play, and a friend of mine named Elaine had all this music that her mom had on cassette tape, and she gave me this little gray cassette tape of the Indigo Girls' Rites of Passage. And I remember putting it in my little, boombox, and I hit play, and I listened, and I was just stunned silent from the first track, because here was this lead singer, a woman with an extremely low register voice, a lot like me, and then she had these really beautiful ethereal harmonies in the background, and they just wove together so well. And they played this harmonious rhythm guitar. It was almost like playing lead over it. The way they blended was just so beautiful, and I think I played that tape until it just started to sound really gritty and awful. And I remember thinking hey, if they can do all that with their guitars and find somebody they can sing harmony with and make it work like that, I can do it too. And it took a long time, but I think I have.